Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Gray, and I want to talk to you about what is going on in week 6. As of the making of this video, we are approximately 62% finished with class. We only have 3 more weeks. This is week 6 of 8. And our assignments are going to change just a little bit this week. We are not going to have a pathways assignment. Instead, you are going to start working on your culminating project for the course, which is worth a lot of points when you put everything together, and you've got to do all this to get credit for any of it. So it's really important that you start working on this week. First thing you have to do by Thursday is to read the readings on using AI in the classroom. Now, understand, and you may remember this from the syllabus to this class, and if not, you can reread it, that this class has the most restrictive policy on using AI. I mean, you can use it to brainstorm, you can use it to find sources, especially scholarly sources or articles on your topic, but you can't use it to write anything for you. All right. Very, very important. If I catch anybody who has used AI to write your stuff for you, you're going to get a 0 and you won't be able to make that up. So just understand that in this class, we have the most restrictive policy, and that is in the reading for this week. If you scroll down, you'll find out exactly what that policy is in the reading. And if you go back and read the syllabus again, you will read exactly what that is. So, I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not saying you can't use AI for certain tasks, but don't use it to write your stuff for you. All right. I want your writing, I want your thoughts. And believe it or not, AI doesn't always do it better than we do. Um, I have an AI detector. I can go through and check any writing that comes in and find out exactly how much that writing has been AI generated. And if your writing is AI generated at all, you will get a 0. Not trying to be mean, just letting you know ahead of time. Now, so you need to read that chapter and you need to do the first badge. I don't remember if it's cybersecurity or what it is, but it's the first badge that's listed under due by Thursday. By Sunday, you need to have posted your discussion response and responded to peers. And the discussion again is going to be on using AI in the classroom. Keep in mind what the policy is for this class while using it. You don't have to use AI for anything, but in your discussion, you do have to answer the questions that are posed in the prompt and do that in a substantive way and respond to at least 2 classmates in a substantive way. That means asking relevant questions, using a pertinent example from personal experience, pointing them to a website, a video, something about the topic. You can't just say, "Oh, Susie, I really liked what you wrote. I agree with it 100%." That is not a substantive response. It needs to add to the discussion and further the discussion. So you might need to put some thought into this, and just 1 or 2 or 3 lines of text isn't going to be enough. You need at least 75 words in each response. So you're seeing that here, and because you are expected to view the videos and act on the information in them, that has been stated. So you're going to do the discussion. You're going to respond to your peers by Sunday. You're also going to get the other badge done, or you can do both of them early in the week. That's fine. They're worth 25 points apiece. So going through the material and passing it, I mean, that's 50 points. That's a lot. That can really help you. And finally, you are going to start on your culminating assignment. Now, this topic of your iSearch research, and you'll read more about that in the prompt for the assignment, needs to have something to do with an issue in your chosen career, not just what is nursing, but some issue in nursing, burnout rate, shortage in the field, nurses who won't take COVID vaccinations and the repercussions of those. It can be anything like that, but it needs to be an issue in your field. And if you don't know what any issues in your field are, you can either Google that or use AI to generate some answers for you about what the issues in your field are. You just can't copy what AI says. But using it to generate that list of issues in your chosen career field is fine. And if it is not something that is an issue in your field, it needs to be something that is a personal issue to you, which will then help you in your chosen career field. Like if you are going to be a physical therapist, an issue to you might be working out and maintaining lots of strength, because physical therapists have to be very strong to do what they're doing. And so a good research question might be, how can I maintain adequate strength to perform my job as a physical therapist? That's just an example. But you're going to do parts 1 and 2 of your culminating assignment. If any templates are given, and I don't think they are for the first 2 sections, you must use them. Okay. I know next week in week 7, when we do parts 3 and 4, there are templates that you need to use, and those must be used. So watch for templates here. If you have any questions about your assignment, please email me. Please feel free to do that, or give me a call or a text during drop-in/office hours, Friday afternoon from 2 to 4 Mountain Time. This project is one of your final projects for the course. You cannot pass the class without doing this project, because it's worth an awful lot of points when you add everything together. So, you can't pass the class without doing it. There will also be one other final thing for the class, which is a short paper. To me, the short paper is easier than the culminating assignment. And remember, in the culminating assignment, when you start looking at sources, at least one of your sources must be a scholarly source. Now, again, if you don't know what a scholarly reference is, you can either Google what is a scholarly reference or use AI to define that for you so that you know what I am talking about. Typically, scholarly references are from peer-reviewed journals or textbooks. They are never videos. They are never magazine articles. They are never internet pages unless that page ends in .gov. And typically you will find these scholarly sources either on Google Scholar or from the CWI library online. If you use the library and find you're having trouble, reach out to a librarian. They do work through a chat feature. So that is entirely doable, and they will help you to find scholarly sources for this project. So just a little bit about that and understanding what's due when. Your reading and your first badge due by Thursday. The rest is due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. Now that means if you turn it in at 12 a.m. or at 12:01 a.m., you are not going to get credit for it. So watch the time and don't wait until the last minute, especially to start on this culminating assignment. Very important. So I think that's all I've got. Let's have a great week, and I will look forward to seeing you online this week. Bye-bye.